All right, welcome back to a Wyant family review. We're going to review these two beanbag chairs that we just purchased, talk about the similarities, the likes and dislikes, and which one might be better for you. First, we purchased the CordaRoy brand, made famous by Shark Tank. And we got the king size of that, one. What's really amazing about this one is that it does come with a interior bed. So if you have guests over or if you're watching a movie, you want to lay out flat, you can actually unzip and pull out the inside, and it's all self-contained, and you flip it a couple times and it's actual like a mattress, like a bedding mattress. And then this other one made by Ultimate Sack. We bought the biggest they had, which was the 6-foot size beanbag chair. So let's just get down to what's good about one over the other. All right, so let's start off with the CordaRoy. The CordaRoy bag is retail price at $449. Was able to get this in the king size. It does come in a full size, queen size, and king size. This is the king size. It's very large. I'm gonna have my son stand next to it so you can get a relative look at the size of it and how much larger it is. He's about 5'5", going on 5'6", and this is a very, very large piece of furniture, and that compared to the Ultimate Sack. So let's talk about this one. Again, retails for $449. I was able to get a king size off of Amazon for $399. I've seen it for as cheap as $340 with a coupon from Amazon, but that was for the light colorway. It comes in 3 different materials. You have this faux suede, which is really soft. You have, this is the chenille fur. You also have actual corduroy, which is still super duper soft. And then you have the fur, the furry kind of exterior. So you got the 3 exteriors you can get with 3 different sizes, 3 different price points. This thing is pretty awesome. I'm gonna have my son jump in one in a moment here so you can see kind of how it reacts. The one thing that I think we all really enjoy about this is that it holds its shape. So it doesn't you don't feel like you're slowly sinking into the floor. Wherever you land in it, wherever you set yourself at, it's gonna stay there. And it's gonna stay pretty firm. It took about 24 hours to completely inflate both of these. When you take them out of the packaging and you get it all together, you do have to flip it several times and then wait for the interior padding to actually expand, and that takes time. So both of them have memory foam inside. There's no beads, no balls, no little beads all over the place, but they do take time to expand. This one was supposed to take 48 hours. We started using it after 24 hours, and it never has gotten, any bigger than what you see here. Side by side, the corduroy is much bigger. Again, keeping in mind this is a king size versus a 6-foot one, so yeah, they're a little different. So we're gonna have our special guest go ahead and jump in the corduroy and kind of show you how it holds its shape. If you can see, it just immediately has a lot of resistance to your body weight. It doesn't sink you down to the floor. The shape he's in, he can stay in. It does shape to you. Can you get out for a second here? Okay, so now you can see it kind of starting to blow itself back up. With the naked eye, I can see it. I'm not sure if you can tell there on camera, but it's starting to slowly expand back up. If you flip it once, twice, go ahead, it will take its shape right back, and that's pretty much all you need to do to keep reusing. So if you don't like the position you're in, you can flip it. It goes right back into a gigantic ball, and you're ready for a new position. So, you can sit in it lower, and it becomes like a chair. You sit in it toward the middle, it's more like a bed. You can turn sideways, pretty much do everything. So really, really, really love the corduroy. But it's more expensive. So what can you get for spending less? All right, so this is the Ultimate Sack. I did get it from Amazon. Again, it is a 6-foot Beanbag chair. It is pretty large. We got the velvety blue. I didn't see other exterior choices. Not to say there aren't any, but I just didn't notice it. This one retails for $255. So it's definitely on the inexpensive side. It is a large chair, but if I hadn't had the CordaRoy already, I wouldn't know the difference, but I do, so I can tell you about it. This one, again, takes about 48 hours to fill. It does have these seams that go around it to kind of indicate what the top is versus the bottom. So that was something I noticed, that it definitely has a more of like a tire shape, where the CordaRoy has more like a round ball shape. And I prefer the round ball shape because I feel like I have limitless options on how I'm gonna end up sitting in it. But this one is still very comfortable. Let's go ahead and have our assistant go ahead and jump on in there, see how it reacts. So if you notice with this one, it went down quite a bit, and there's still a lot of extra space between the fabric and the interior foam. Now, still very comfortable, but you can tell our assistant is pretty much at the floor. And he's, are you gradually sinking, you feel like, or are you good?
I'm kind of like, I'm just staying my ground.
Okay, so the shape you're in, it stays there?
Yeah.
So if you want like a squishier feel, if you want something that even is a little bit easier to get out of, you'd want this. Again, it's lower to the ground. It's already, he just stepped out, he's already starting to take its shape back. But all of these require a flip or two to get it right. Go ahead and give it a flip. It is pretty heavy. Both of them are, 40, 50, 60 pounds. So you have to, be a little bit strong to flip it. What I don't like about this, though, is there is a clear underside. So here's a zipper, and that goes all the way around here. And that is like, clearly you're supposed to have it on one side or the other. While on the CordaRoy, no matter where you flip this thing, you can lay on it. Now, I'm sure you can as well on this one, but this is definitely more identified as, hey, here's the bottom. This is what should be on the floor. While on this one, anywhere is fine. It's all good, no matter where you go. This one does not convert into a bed. So what you see is what you get. But they're both comfortable enough to sleep on. This one has a squishier feel. Doesn't inflate quite as large. There's a lot more gap between the interior foam and the actual fabric itself. As you can see, I've got a lot of wiggle room and pull here from this. I can actually pull it quite a bit away before I get to the foam that's way down here. So it pulls, while on this one, I mean, there is no, I can only pinch fabric before I'm at the padding inside. I'm going to pinch it. Well, this one's like a big full pull. There's no, go ahead and try it there. There is none of that on this. Like, all you can do is pinch it. It's full. It's full to capacity. Every inch of this is taken up. And just like both of them just require a couple flips. So in conclusion, save some money if you like this beanbag chair and like something that's a little squishier, a little less firm, doesn't necessarily need to hold you in the shape you jump in. This one kind of does that, right? It's just kind of loose and I guess more of a floppy feel. But this CordaRoy is more of a firm feeling. For the money, I'm going with the CordaRoy. This is what I'd like to pick overall at a $400 with the $50 discount on Amazon. Yes, it's, more expensive, but you also get it to convert into a bed. You get a great firm feel. CordaRoy stands behind their product from all the reviews I've seen, which makes it great. Definitely when you jump into it, there is less of a movement from it itself. It just holds you right away. Where on this one here, go ahead and jump in there one more time. It just.
I'm gonna try and sit in it.
Go ahead and just sit. Yeah, just go ahead and sit. All right, so comfy.
Yeah.
Nice. Relax, ready to go.
Although these zippers definitely like.
Right, so right, with the zippers in the way, you must have this flip the other way to have that the best feel that you can get. We're gonna do the CordaRoy one more time and do the same sit test, and then we'll sign off.